Hello, everybody. How you doing? It's today. We're gonna read the glory of the Lord. So let's get it. As I looked, behold, a stormy wind came out of the north, and a great cloud with brightness around it, and fire flashing forth continually, and in the midst of the fire, as it was claiming metal, Sorry, my bad. In form In the midst of it came the likeness of four living creatures. It came the likeness of four living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had a human likeness, but each had four faces, and each of them had four wings. Their legs were straight, and the sole of their feet were like the sole of a cat foot. Cat foot? Huh? As they spoke like burnished bronze, under their wings on their foresight, they had human hands. I'm reading Ezekiel, so and they spoke like burnished bronze. Verse 8. Under their wings on their foresight, they had human hand, and the four had their fists and their wings. Those their wings touched one another. Each one of them went straight forward without turning as they went. As for the likeness of their face, each had a human face. The four had the face of a lion. On the right side, the four had the face of an axe. On the left side, and the four had the face of an eagle. Such were their faces, and their wings were spread out above. Each creature had two wings, each of which touched their wings of another, while two covered their bodies, and each went straight forward. Whenever the spirit would go, they went, without turning as they went. As for the likeness of the living creatures, their appearance was burning coals of fires, like the appearance of touches moving to and fro among the living creatures, and the fire was bright, and out of the fire went forth lightning, and the living creatures darted to and fro, like the appearance of a flash or of lightning, of a flash of lightning. Now I was looked at the living creatures. I saw a whale on the earth beside the living creature, one of each of the four of them. As for the appearance of the wheels, as for the appearance of the wheels and their construction, their appearance was like the gremlin of barrel, and the fourth had the same likeness, the appearance in construction, being as it were a wheel within a wheel. When they went in any of their four direction, without turning as they want. And their rims were tall and awesome, and the rims of all four were full of eyes all around. They were he's talking about the angels. And when the living creature went, the whales went beside them. And when the living creatures rose from the earth, the whales rose wherever the spirit wanted to go. They went, and and the wheels was along with them. For the spirit of the living creature was in the wheels. When these went, and when those stowed, these stowed, when those rose from the earth, the wheels rose along with them. For the spirit of the living creature was in the wheel, over the head of the living creatures, where there was the likeness of an expanse shining like aya inspiring crystal spread out of above their heads. Aya inspiring crystal spread out above their heads, and under the expanse their wings were stretched out straight, one toward another, and each creature had two wings covering its body. And when they went, I heard the sound of their wings like the sound of many water, like the sound of the Almighty, a sound of a sound of tumult, like the sound of an army. When they stood still, they let down their wings, and there came a voice from above the expanse of their heads. When they stood still, they let down their wings, and above this expanse over their heads there was the likeness of a throne, and an inexperience like sapphire, and seated above the likeness of a throne was a likeness with a human appearance, and upward from what had the appearance of his waist. I saw it. I saw as it was claiming metal like the appearance of fire, in, enclosed all around the downward from what had the appearance of his waist. I saw as it were the appearance of fire, and there was brightness around him, like the appearance of the bow that is in the cloud on the day of rain. So it was the experience of the brightness around all around. Such was the experience. Such was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of God, of the Lord, the God. When I saw it, I fell on my face, and I heard the voice of one speaking. And that's all for today. And may God bless you and have a wonderful day. Peace.